In the past week, Ukraine's naval drone and long-range strike campaign has continued to reshape the situation in the Black Sea. One of the most significant recent operations occurred overnight on November 9th to 10th, when Ukrainian robot boats struck Russia's Tuapse oil terminal, the second major hit on the facility within 10 days. There are unconfirmed reports that Ukraine may also have launched its new long-range Flamingo cruise missile at the port. This wasn't the first time Ukraine's attacked this critical facility for Kremlin oil exports. Ukrainian robot boats previously attacked Tuapse on September 24th and again overnight November 1st to 2nd. That raid damaged 2 tankers, halted fuel exports and refinery operations for days, caused an oil spill, and forced tankers to abandon the port. This time, the Russian Krasnodar Krai Defense Command waited more than 6 hours before issuing a statement, claiming shore defenses had successfully intercepted 4 unmanned boats. According to them, no major infrastructure was damaged and no one was injured. They did admit that one nearby detonation shattered windows on the second floor of a house and damaged a garage and boathouse. Local social media told a very different story. Residents reported that a tanker was tied up at an oil loading pier during the attack, and explosions were clearly heard inside the harbor. Independent geolocators verified that at least one blast struck the western tip of Tuapse Wharf 167, a pier normally used to load smaller tankers with Russian crude. Video from inside the city showed 2 explosions in the central port area and visible fires. Scattered heavy machine gun bursts echoed throughout the attack. Security cameras recorded an explosion shooting more than 50 meters into the air, with an orange flash lighting up the night. Nearby apartment residents filmed flames burning afterward. Some Ukrainian mill bloggers suggested the tanker was destroyed, though Kyiv Post could not confirm that. The exact drone model used in the latest attack has also not been identified, but Magura drones, Ukraine's domestically built sea attack robots, are known for terminal attack speeds more than double their cruising velocity, making them extremely difficult to intercept. In addition to the sea drone strike, images released Monday showed a sizable crater along the shoreline and blast damage to beachside buildings. The independent Russian outlet Supernova Plus reported that a Ukrainian cruise missile, possibly the new Flamingo, overshot the port and struck nearby. Kyiv Post could not verify this independently. Simultaneously, waves of Ukrainian kamikaze drones also targeted railroad infrastructure in the Russian port of Rostov on the Sea of Azov. Russia's defense ministry claimed that between 5 and 10 long-range Ukrainian drones attempted to enter the region's airspace, and that all were shot down without damage. Meanwhile, Russia's national railroad company extended its ban on rail shipments to Tuapse port until November 13th, citing insufficient train car handling capacity. Reuters published this notice several hours before the Ukrainian robot boats hit. The Ukrainian mill blogger Strike News reported that the raider boats were launched from the Odessa region and traveled roughly 900 kilometers across international waters to reach Tuapse. Magura drones, first fielded in 2023, typically cruise at 22 knots, about 41 kilometers per hour. Previous raids took 1 or 2 days at sea before striking Russia's Black Sea coast, according to Ukraine's military intelligence. In Rostov, civilian shot videos captured the sound of propeller-driven drones flying low and multiple explosions. Some posts claim the drones struck railroad infrastructure near the city's train station. Ukrainian military spokesperson Petro Andriushchenko later said the strike hit the Likhovskaya switching station in Rostov region. Independent estimates say Ukraine's bombardment has knocked out between 20 and 40% of Russia's total oil processing capacity, and twice that amount in Russia's western and central regions, all within range of Ukrainian drones. In late October and early November, Ukraine widened its strike campaign to include Russian power grid substations and heating plants. President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that Moscow's attempts to leave Ukrainian civilians without power or heat would be answered in kind, but more effectively. On Sunday, a Ukrainian strike destroyed a 4-story wall of the TETS-1E main heating plant in Voronezh, damaging the main boiler and forcing a shutdown. So far, cities like Voronezh, Bryansk, and Belgorod, all relatively close to Ukraine, have been hit hardest by Ukrainian drone attacks. According to a Monday morning Russian Defense Ministry report, at least 50 Ukrainian long-range drones were detected overnight across Russia air defenses, engaged and destroyed them, with most sightings across southern and western regions. Airports in Rostov, Saratov, Penza, Samara, Tambov, Kaluga, and Ufa were partially or completely shut down due to drone threats. The deepest drone penetration reached Samara region, more than 1,000 kilometers inside Russian territory, according to data published by Andriushchenko. Ukraine launched this expanded strike campaign in late July, first targeting Russia's oil processing and transport capacity, then widening to rail and power grid infrastructure. Kyiv's stated goals are to reduce Russia's income from oil exports and retaliate for Moscow's bombardment of Ukrainian homes and businesses. Using robot boats, propeller and jet-driven drones, and small numbers of domestically built and European-donated cruise missiles, Ukraine has carried out at least 160 confirmed strikes on Russian energy infrastructure, including recent attack on Tuapse.